we've talked about different kinds of linear function equations, and the last one that we're going to talk about is point slope form. Let's do a little review first. We have standard form, which is ax plus by equals c. We have slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. Remember, slope-intercept form is the most popular form. It also is the one that is so easy to graph. We also have dealt with the slope formula. Okay, now the new form is called the point slope form, and this is what it looks like. And I'm going to make some small changes to it. Let me show you how we get point slope form. We get point slope form by taking the denominator of the slope and bringing it over here to the side. Okay, so basically you're multiplying both sides by x2 minus x1, and this is what it becomes. Because we don't really need 2 points, we just need 1 point in order to do this, we can actually take the 2 off of here. And this is what the point slope form looks like. I like to consider this one of the best ways to create equations. All right, let me show you how we're going to do this. This says write an equation in point slope form for the line with the given slope that contains the given point. Okay, again, it looks like this. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Let's say where we're going to get these from. This is the m, so this is going to go right here. This is x of the first point. This is y of the first point. The 5 is going to go here. The 1 is going to go here. And my equation is going to look like this. Y minus 1 equals 1/6 x minus 5. And that's done. That's all you have to do. Okay? So why don't you try one? Okay? All right, so here we go. Ready? Y minus the y value in the point is equal to the slope times x minus the x value of the point. I'm hoping that by seeing this, you know that this is the y-intercept, so I could have also written this in slope-intercept form. Okay, but this is absolutely fine. All right, let's try this one. I can set this up as y minus a negative 4 plus 4 is equal to 0 times x minus 3. And I'm also hoping that you recognize that since this has a slope of 0, this is a horizontal line, and the horizontal line is going to be written y is equal to, and what's the y value? Negative 4. This problem asked me to write it in slope-intercept form, but it doesn't say I have to create it in slope-intercept form. So what I'm missing here is the slope. So the first thing I need to do is find the slope. So that's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That's going to give me, that makes that a plus, that's going to give me 4 over 2, which is 2. So my slope is 2. Now, I actually have 2 points, so I can use either one of them. I can use this point and write it as y plus 3 is equal to 2 times x minus 2. I could use this point and write it as y minus 1 is equal to 2 times x minus 4. Okay? Now, it asked me for slope-intercept form. So what I need to do is I need to change both of these into slope-intercept form. Do the distributive property. It gives me y plus 3 is equal to 2x minus 4. Subtract 3 from both sides. I get y is equal to 2x minus 7. If I had used this other one, that's an equal sign, I would have done the distributive property here. That would have given me y minus 1 is equal to 2x minus 8. Add 1 to both sides, and I get y is equal to 2x minus 7. That's the beauty. Regardless of which point you use, when you put it in slope-intercept form, you get the exact same value. Okay? Again, remember, this is just a sneaky way of writing 1/4, 0. And this is a sneaky way of writing 0, 1. So I can find the slope. The slope is going to be 1 minus 0, which is 1. 0 minus 1/4, which is negative 1/4. This is a little tricky for people. If I write it like this, 1 divided by negative 1/4, then I think you would think keep it, change it, flip it, which would give you 1 times negative 4. So my slope is negative 4. Okay? I also recognize that that's my y-intercept. So in this case, I would just write it y is equal to my slope, which is negative 4, x, and then my y-intercept, there's your b value sitting right there, plus 1. Okay? Always be thinking. You always have to be thinking. All right, I like to call this the great creator. What can you do with this? Well, once you've created an equation, you can change it. Oops. You can change it into any one of the formats that we want. We can also graph with it. So let's say that let's say my equation is y minus 3 is equal to 1/2 x plus 2. Okay? I know that my point that I used is negative 2, positive 3, because remember, this is a minus sign. So this would have been minus a negative. So I know that this is the point that I used here. I also know that my slope is 1/2. So I can start at point negative 2, 3, and then I can use my rise over 1, up 1, right 2, up 1, right 2, or down 1, left 2, down 1, left 2, and there would be my line right there. So I can actually graph right from there. I can change it into either one of the other forms. So to change from point slope form into slope intercept form, I'm going to use the distributive property. Okay, so I'll do the distributive property here, and then I'm going to add whatever the y1 value was. So let's give ourselves one, okay? Let's do y plus 3 is equal to 2 times x minus 4. Okay, so there it is. So let's change it into slope-intercept form to the distributive property. Gives me y plus 3 is equal to 2x minus 8. And then get rid of this by subtracting 3. And that gives me y is equal to 2x minus 11. If I want to take this into standard form, I'm already halfway there. What I need to do now is get this value over on the other side. So I'll subtract 2x from both sides, and that's going to give me negative 2x plus y is equal to negative 11. Now, one of the things about changing into standard form, they will say normally that it has to have integer coefficients. So basically that means no fractions or decimals. And the general rule is to make the a value positive. So this is close to being right. You probably will see an answer like this. Multiply everything here by negative 1 to make your leading coefficient positive. And this would be positive 2x minus y is equal to 11. This is probably how you will see that written. That's it.